They existed before mankind ruled the earth. They are the ones created from fire, Jinns. Our glorious book, the Quran, was sent to all humanity and the jinn. Humans and jinn are obliged to serve Allah. In the 56th verse of Surat Al-Zariyat it is stated, I have created the jinn and mankind only to serve me. He created the jinn from a pure flame of fire without smoke, Surah Rahman, verse 15. And certainly we created man from a dry clay, a molded clay. Surat Al-Hijr, verse 26. Since humans and jinns are different in creation, their structural characteristics are also different. For example, we cannot perceive the jinn with our senses, but they see us. The 27th verse of Surat Al-A'raf says in relation to this situation, because he and his followers see you where you cannot see them. They are also capable of doing some tasks that humans cannot do with ease. It is known that Prophet Suleiman could command the jinn. Surat Al-Naml, verse 39. When Solomon wanted to bring the throne of the Queen of Sheba, one of the jinn at his command said, I will bring it to you before you get up. Surely I am strong enough to do it. You can trust me. Also, jinns cannot know the unseen. The 14th verse of Surah Saba states, when we decreed the death of Solomon, only the wolf who ate his staff made the jinn aware of his death. When he fell down dead, it became clear that if the jinn had known the unseen, they would not have been in a humiliating torment. As can be understood from this verse, the jinn cannot know what will happen in the future. The beauty in the creation of human beings is reported in the 4th verse of Surat Al-Tin. Verily, we have created man in Asani calendar. Asan means more beautiful, and calendar means to put in order. Man was created in the most beautiful way. Humans should not consider themselves inferior to the jinn, nor should they act superior like some jinn, but should act according to the purpose for which they were created. Just like humans, there are good and bad jinn. The evil ones of the jinn are called devils, but devils do not represent all jinn. Iblis, the head of the devils, was busy in worship and attained guidance and became one of the angels, but later lost this position due to his rebellion against Allah. Allah expelled Iblis and cursed him for not prostrating himself to Adam. This is mentioned in the 34th verse of Surat Al-Baqarah. It is reported that, when we said to the angels, prostrate yourselves to Adam, they prostrated at once except Iblis. He resisted, became arrogant, and became one of the disbelievers. According to the 39th and 40th verses of Surat Al-Hijr, Iblis said, my Lord, in return for your judgment against me because of my transgression, I will adorn the sins of the people on the earth and make them beautiful, and I will surely lead them all astray. Except for your servants who are sincere and sincere, that is to say, those to whom you offer the consciousness of doing deeds for the sake of Allah, with unadulterated sincerity and without ostentation, he said that he would be hostile to the people. We understand from these verses that Satan has no influence over pious people. Similarly, in Surah Nahl, verse 99, it is stated, indeed, Satan has no power over those who believe and put their trust in their Lord. Again, in the 22nd verse of Surah Ibrahim it is stated, "When the account is settled, Satan will say to the inhabitants of hell, 'Verily Allah had promised you the truth, the hereafter, when you were in this world, and I had promised you that there is no hereafter. I promised, but I was a liar, as you see. In fact, I had no power to force you. I only called you to rebellion and disbelief, and you came to me at once because it suited you.'" Condemn yourselves, and I cannot save you, nor can you save me. Indeed, I did not approve of your associating me with Allah, worshipping me while you believe in Allah. You even surpassed me in this regard. It is stated in Surat Al-An'am, verse 128, "On the day of resurrection, when Allah will gather all mankind and jinn before him. O community of jinn, you have led astray many of mankind. And those of mankind who have followed the jinn and have become intimate with them. Our Lord, verily we have taken advantage of each other, and so we have come to the end of the term which you have appointed for us." Then Allah will say, "Your destination is the fire. Unless Allah wills otherwise, you will all remain there forever." Verily your Lord is the all-knowing, all-wise, 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 all-knowing. Let's take a look at the tafsir of the 128th verse of Surah Al-An'am. By the jinn community, we mean their demons. On the day of judgment, Allah Almighty will gather the jinn and human beings before Him and call them to account. Since the devils are constantly trying to deceive, mislead, and lead people astray in the world, the divine address will be directed to them first, and they will be asked why they deceive people. This is the remarkable aspect of the matter. Before the jinn have answered this questioning, their friends among humans, the polytheists and disbelievers, as a necessity of this friendship and in a sense in defense of the devils. Our Lord, indeed, we benefited from each other, they benefited from us, and we benefited from them, and as a result, we have come to your presence in the judgment by drinking the wine of death. They will confess that it is not only the friends of Satan who are responsible for this, but that they are also partners in it. They will regret what they have done. Allah will inform them that henceforth their shelter and abode will be eternal fire. Humans benefit from jinns because jinns show them the ways and means of lust, teach them the methods of deceit, traps, lying, magic, and sorcery, and the means of doing business in crooked ways, and of spreading mischief and concealment. And the jinn taking advantage of humans. Through the people's willing acceptance of their suggestions and their easy assistance, and in this way, the jinn achieve their goals and objectives. Those who do not incline towards them in any way and use their will only in the direction of truth and reality will be protected from any influence and harm that may come from the jinn and devils.